Shalom. Shalom. First and foremost, before I get started, I would like to give all honor and all glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakaha Kodash. Much respect to the true man out there pushing his truth in 100% in sincerity across the four corners of the earth. All right, peace and blessings. Salutations to the hopeful elect out there. All right, I'm Brother Matazah, flowing through spirit. Okay, I was just, early rising. Just reading and came across this book of Obadiah, and I just had to put had to put some on wax because I was like, man, this is this is deep, because the scriptures go into let me just go get there first before I go into, because the Lord told us the things that we need to do. Okay, I ain't trying to do too much rambling, but you know that's why in the book of Revelation, chapter 1, verse 3, it says, "Blessed is he that readeth, and they that hear the words of this prophecy, and keep those things which are written therein, for the time is at hand." Yes, we're in a so-called New Year, in captivity. It's really still 2024, but who knows though? Probably be later than it, you know. Okay, because everything just being revealed in these times. And right now, like, we need to be reading our word. This is our protection. This is our, you know, buckler and shield. Okay. All right. And the times we head into, we're gonna have to remember these things that the Lord had told us. Because we ain't gonna be able to look up these things on the phone. We ain't gonna be able to go watch brother live streams. That's why you're supposed to be building yourself up, you know. But I'm going to read Book of Obadiah. I'm gonna kind of jump through. It's some key points in here, and I got a few precepts I'm gonna grab. Concerning this book. All right, and as you can see, it says the title all the way on point. That's why I say that's beautiful, letting you know like what's going on. And it reads, Edom will be humbled. In the NLT, it say Edom judgment announced. Okay. And I'm going to read in KJV and slightly a little NLT. It says, the vision of Obadiah, thus saith the Lord Yahweh concerning Edom. We have heard a rumor from Yahweh, and an ambassador is sent among the heathen. Arise ye, and let us rise up against her in battle. Okay, that's uh in NLT it says, in the end it said, get ready everyone, let's assemble our armies and attack Edom. Like that's the so-called angels, the so-called UFOs the Lord gonna send, uh Michael the archangel to stand up, for the children. Okay, in these times right now, because Edom done shook the whole world upside down. He done turned it upside down. Okay. And who world is this? This is Yahweh by Shemal Shai world. Okay. And Edom, so called Esau, that's Jacob's brother, and we are the descendants from, Jacob. Okay. And it says, behold, I have made thee small among the heathen. Thou art greatly despised. It says, it said, the pride of thine heart have deceived thee, thou that dwellest in the clefts of the rock, whose habitation is high, that said in his heart, who shall bring me to the ground? Okay, because like when it says when it said thou dwellest in the cliffs of the rock. Let's just go look at that word. I ain't got too much juice, but I'm trying to move through. You gotta look these words up. What's that? Yeah, it's lucky in my phone. Okay. Cliffs, places of concealment, retreats. You know, like what you do when you go to like a retreat, like a place, uh, like when you go to like a nice. The word is cliff is hakav. Okay.
Strong's H 2288. Chagavim.
Hakavim.
Chagavim.
Okay. But as you can see, it says the strong definition. It says from an unused root meaning to take refuge or rift in rocks. Okay, basically just uh in a mountain. Okay, like that's where Esau come from, the cave. That's why he's a so-called caveman. You know, hiding in the rocks, and that's what he's doing right now because he know what's going on. Esau know that the um the time is near for his judgment. Okay, and I'm gonna read it back. It says, the pride of thine heart had deceived thee. Thou that dwellest in the clefts of the rocks, whose habitation is high." So he be sitting up there on the mountains. That said in his heart, "Who shall bring me down to the ground?" Like, hey, the Lord, hey, his pride is like up because he was blessed with the land. He went and searched out everything and really done turned everything upside down and defiled everything. Cause he don't have to do righteousness is to do he rather do evil than he do righteous, to be righteous. And NLT it said you have been deceived. Talking about Esau, you have been deceived by your own pride because you live in a rock fortress and make your home high in the mountains. See, who can ever reach us way up here? You ask boastfully. It says, but even if you soar as high as eagles and build your nest among the stars, I will bring you crashing down, says Yahweh. If these came at night and robbed you, what a disaster awaits you. They would not take everything. Those who harvest grapes always leave a few for the poor, but your enemies will wipe you out completely. Okay? Showing you that, all right, uh Esau, so-called, white man, Esau, Edom, he got enemies, because he's not truthful. He operate out of lies and deceit. And what whatever seed you sow, you're gonna come back to you. So that's why the Lord tell Edom that, hey, your enemies will wipe you out completely. You know, and it says every nook and cranny of Edom will be searched and looted. Every treasure will be found and taken. All your allies will turn against you. See, they will help to chase you from your land. They will promise you peace while plotting to deceive and destroy you, because that's his mindset. He got that same mindset. Edom wants to, be God. He wants to be Yahweh, and that's not so. When you was created, you know, you just took your blessing and you just didn't do right. Okay? And it says they will promise they will help to chase you from your land. They will promise you peace while plotting to deceive and destroy you. Your trusted friends will set traps for you and you won't even know about it. Hey, he's so proud up, he's so puffed up. Hey, the Lord just, gone, like, put him in that trick bag like how he been doing, us. Okay. And it said, at that time, not a single wise person would be left in the whole land of Edom, says Yahweh. For on the mountains of Edom, I will destroy everyone who has understanding. For on the mountains of Edom, I will destroy everyone who has understanding, meaning ain't nobody. Every so-called wise man that's with that's of Edom. Hey, the Lord said, I will destroy everyone who has understanding. Okay. And that's only because of, what they done did. It goes all the way back to the beginning of the book. Okay. Like when Cain slew Abel. This that same spirit is here. That's the same. Cain is Esau's grandfather, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, Cain is Esau's grandfather, or I think he just come from the bloodline of Salakia. But I get to it, and that same spirit is roaming around to this day. You know, and it's got to go through judgment, just like we all got to go through judgment. We all got to, you know, we got to get judged according to our ways and according to our decisions and choices and our actions. Okay. It says, the mightiest warriors of Teman will be terrified, and everyone on the mountains of Edom will be cut down in the slaughter. Now, check this out. It says, reasons for Edom punishment. Like, why is the Lord punishing Edom? And, it kind of summed it up, but just watch this. I'm going to go back in it says in KJV, for thy violence against thy brother Jacob shall for thy violence against thy brother Jacob shame shall cover thee, and thou shalt be cut off forever. Okay, because Edom is our brother. Going back into the book of Genesis, when Rachel had, uh, Esau and Jacob, they was fighting in the womb. It's a beautiful story. That's why, hey, if if you don't know if you don't know if you don't know this information, then when time comes, as time progresses, and get wicked, because it's not getting better. It's got to get darker before it get better, and that's what it's doing day by day, second by second. You know, and all this that happened in the beginning of the book still going on to this day. That's why you see so-called, Edomites, they be looking at you crazy. They mad, like they just hate you. They just disgusted with you because, hey, they already understand the book. It just our people don't understand the book, because we the ones that went off because we was chosen. The Lord, Yahweh Shem Shai, Yahweh selected us, you know, but this time the Lord don't want all Israel. The Lord only coming back for that certain that cluster this time. Okay. But it says, for thy violence against thy brother, Jacob's shame shall cover thee, and thou shalt be cut off forever. And look what it said in NLT, because of the violence you did to your close relatives in Israel, you will be filled with shame and destroyed forever. It says, in that day thou stoodest on the other side, in the day that the strangers carry away captive his forces, and foreigners enter into his gates and cast lots upon Jerusalem, even thou waste as one of them. Like the Lord basically saying, uh, when Israel was invaded, uh, Esau basically just stood there and refusing to help. He acted just like the other nations. Like it said, foreign invaders carry off their wealth and cast lots to divide up Jerusalem. Like they divided all our, our riches, our everything. That's why right now, that's not our people in the whole in the land. You got them old heathens right there. They proclaiming that they are the Jews. But they Jewish. They not the real Jews. They are the Jewish. Okay. It says, verse 12. It said you should NLT. It said you should not have gloated when they exiled your relatives to distant lands. You should not have rejoiced when the people of Judah suffered such misfortune. You should not have spoken arrogantly in the terrible time of trouble. See, Esau was proud. He was happy because you know why? Because hey, he know that uh, he done got the birthright no more. He traded his birthright, way back then, and he was glad to see his brother Jacob go through, something like that. He was like rejoicing. He was happy. It says you should, verse 13, you should not have plundered the land of Israel. Like he see Esau came there and he entered into our land, and you know like he was just pride prideful, just up in his mind, just about, oh yeah, I'm finna make sure that I get everything, like, 'cause that's how he is right now. And he just like throw the fuck off. But like I can say, I got a precept, but hold on, I'm finna grab it after I read this. It said, you should not have plundered the land of Israel when they were suffering such calamity. You should not have gloated over their destruction. When they were suffering such calamity, you should not have seized their wealth. When they were suffering such calamity, you should not have stood at the crossroads, killing those who tried to escape. You should not have captured the survivors and handed them over in their terrible time of trouble. Hey, Esau got to pay. He got to pay what's been done. He gonna get it back. You know, he gonna get whatever he did, all the things that he did. He gonna get it back done to him, and he knows this. But look, he don't want you to know this information. You know, that's why you gotta have teachers to teach you this. Like me, I'm still a baby. I'm drinking milk. You know, you got the apostles. They over there eating. Good. They eat meat because this knowledge, wisdom, understanding. Once you realize and come back to, hey, it's a day to day fight. Because Esau got so many enchantments for you to be down in your spirit. We're supposed to be up in the spirit, supposed to be walking upright in the spirit, supposed to put on the whole armor of the Lord. But how you gonna put on the whole armor of the Lord when you tuned in into everything that's around you? You know, like you can't be. You gotta be, out of this world. You gotta be can't be partakers of this world. You gotta come out this world, okay? Because this Edom world, well, this is not his world, Salaka. Uh this is Edom queendom, as I can say, because it's not a kingdom. A kingdom is where real righteousness is ruling the earth. And that's what we fighting for, because right now, like, it's hell. It's a rat race. Like, every day you got to get up and go to work. You got to deal with this. You got to do this. You got to do this. You got to do this. And it's hell. It's like a non-stopping cycle, and it just makes you tired, you know. But that's why the Lord, this word is what's strengthening us, okay? Because I'm going to get that precept. First Peter 3 and 18. For Hamashiach also have once suffered for sins, the just for the unjust, that he might bring us to Yahweh, being put to death in the flesh, but quickening by the Spirit. See, hey, the Spirit is what quickeneth us. The flesh is, you know, the flesh is a whole different spirit. Is it just more demons when you in your flesh. Demons just hop around, they come around, they be around you. But when you in the spirit, demons get the fuck away from you. When you fasting, you know, praying, that's when these demons they try to come, and throw you off. But that's not so, okay? Because once tap into these scriptures, being occupied by prophecy, hey, that's when uh everything, be more clear for you. You be able to fight spiritually, not physically, you know what I'm saying? But hey, you get the point. But here you go right here. What I got. I got a couple. It's a uh Edom destroyed, Israel restored. You hear me? It says the day of the Lord in the future. This is the day of the Lord. This is what's coming. It's haven't happened yet. Our people just still in their New Year's spirit, just man, fucked up, gone. It says the day is near when I, Yahweh, will judge all godless nations, showing you that all the nations, hey, the nations that's not chosen, they godless, godless. Okay, it said, as you have done to Israel, so it will be done to you. All your evil deeds will fall back on your own head, just like when Cain slew Abel because of jealousy. It's always jealousy. That's Edom. That's Edom mentality. That's Esau mentality to Jacob. This how he truly feel. You know, Look, precept Genesis 27:41. I go into it all the time. This is how he truly feels still to this day, and this was the beginning of time. It says, from that time on, Esau hated Jacob because their father had given Jacob the blessing, and Esau began to scheme. I will soon be mourning my father's death. And what he say? Then I will kill my brother Jacob. You know, like that's how he is now to this day. He still want to slay Jacob. You know, and Jake don't understand, why so much hell going on, why they going through so much hell in their life. Hey, it's because you're not listening to the Lord. Because the Lord told us, hey, when we hearken to him, man, we gonna be blessed. That's in the book of Deuteronomy. Okay? Matter of fact, the spirit is flowing. Let me go get that. Let me go get that. Right, Deuteronomy. Uh, okay, wait a minute. Uh, Deuteronomy. No, wait, hearken. That's what it is. God damn it. Uh, Here we go. Because it's a beautiful thing when we listen to the Lord. Okay? Okay. It says, this is in Deuteronomy though, but showing you that this what happens when you listen to the Lord. It said, and it shall come to pass if thou shalt hearken goes into listen diligently unto the voice of Yahweh thy power to observe and to do all his commandments, which I command thee this day, that the Lord Yahweh thy power will set thee on high above all nations on the earth. Okay? And it says, and all these blessings shall come on thee and overtake thee, if thou shalt hearken, listen unto the voice of Yahweh thy power. So, hey, all thing we gotta do is obey and we gotta listen, you know. But this was back in the first covenant, you know. This one, when the first covenant was trying to be, consumed, but we didn't, we failed, you know. So that's why, the Lord's, Son, His only begotten Son, Yahweh Shai, to give us, to pay for our sins. So, we basically up on the like, we waiting on the second covenant. The second covenant haven't been fulfilled yet. So we still gotta, obey, the laws and statutes and commandments to the best of our ability right now. Because the Lord's showing us mercy. You know what I'm saying? The Lord trying to see who truly loves him, because hey, we super far off with the Lord. But that's why, hey, the Lord said, hey, the seals gonna be open and his understanding gonna be pulled back out. And guess what? Hey, we right here. Esau was trying to figure out how we get all this understanding. Hey, it's the Lord. Okay? The Lord doing it. It's a spiritual thing. It's not nothing physical, you know. But as you can see, going back into it, it says, uh, the day is near, eating Obadiah 1:15, the day is near when I, the Lord Yahweh, will judge all godless nations. As you had done to Israel, so it will be done to you. All your evil deeds will fall back on your own heads. Just as you swallow up my people on my holy mountain, so you and the surrounding nations will swallow the punishment I pour out on you. Yes, all you nations will drink and stagger and disappear from history, but Jerusalem will become a refuge for those who escape. It will be a holy place. Okay? And the people of Israel will come back to reclaim their inheritance. That's what we trying to do right now. That's what we fighting for right now, to reclaim this inheritance. And it's hard. Yeah, it's some tough things we got to go through. Hey, spiritually, physically, mentally, all that. So spiritual, mentally, and physically. So it's going to be a battle. It's the Lord didn't say it was going to be easy. You know what I'm saying? So this is what we got to look forward to reclaim our inheritance, to be one with our power again, to be back tuned in with the highest of highest, the Alpha and the Omega. Okay, okay. So reading on, it say, but okay, it says verse 18: the people of Israel will be a raging fire, and Edom a field of dry stubble. The descendants of Joseph will be a flame roaring across the field, devouring everything. There will be no survivors in Edom. I, Yahweh, have spoken. Mm. The Lord telling you what's going down. You see what's going on TVs. And it says, then my people living in the Negev will occupy the mountains of Edom. Those living in the foothills of Judah will possess the Philistine plains and take over the fields of Ephraim and Samaria, and the people of Benjamin will occupy the land of Gilead. The exiles of Israel will return to their land and occupy the Phoenician coast as far as Zarephath, Zaphath. The captives from Jerusalem exiled in the north will return home and resettle the towns of the Negev. Those who have been rescued will go up to Mount Zion in Jerusalem. Rescued, come on. How we gonna get rescued? The so-called chariots, so-called UFOs. Okay? The Lord, Yahweh by Shemal Shai, sending that great deliverance. And said, those who have been rescued will go to Mount Zion in Jerusalem to rule over the mountains of Edom, and the Lord Yahweh himself, the Lord Yahweh Shemavashai himself will be king. Hey, that's the book of Obadiah, It was just, beautiful. That's plain Jane right there. That's what's to come. That's what's to come, and we got to look forward to. So, hey, I pray and hope that, this was fulfilling the spirit to whoever needed. Cause hey, we near and it's coming. It's going down like none else before. All right. So I pray and hope that you, sincere Akim and sincere Akwaf, was edified through the spirit. Okay. I ain't finna talk too much. I ain't got that much battery. I know I ain't got that much juice. So I pray and hope that they really hit, because this to hit me. I just like I said, I'm just not reading this, and you know it's telling you it hit different, man. It hit different when you read and you get to understand, and then you can go, watch another brother break down, the scriptures with other different precepts, which is more beautiful. That's why I say you gotta make sure you're watching the right teachers. All right, because your teachers will lead you to life or they lead you to death. Okay. So with that, I'm gonna give all honor and all glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Kodash. Much respect and honor to the true men out there preaching this word on the four corners of the earth. Peace and blessings, salutations to the hopeful elect out there. Till the next time, I say shalom.